Welcome back to Classic Rides. One of the problem areas on our Airstream was this front glass assembly. The glass has been broken and replaced with plexiglass and sealed with silicone. Well, here to help us with this problem is the RV doctor himself, Gary Bunzer. Gary, thanks for being here.
Kevin, thanks. It's a pleasure to be here.
When we had our RV inspected, they did a leak test on it, and there were no leaks around these windows. So, in my mind, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. In this particular case, leak-proof is much more important than appearance.
And appearance is what we're going to fix with this, right?
Absolutely. This is a rock guard provided by Airstream, and basically what we do, we cover this whole window assembly, all three pieces of this window assembly, so when you're towing the vehicle down the road, rocks that are picked up from behind the tow vehicle won't crack this particular window, and that's probably what happened originally. That's why this window has been replaced.
And I've seen them on the new Airstreams. They look fantastic on there, but they're also functional. That's wonderful. So what's the first step in putting this on?
Well, I think the easiest way to go about this is if we take this hinge section and remove this pop rivet and slide the actual rock guard off of the hinge, then we can take the rail itself and center it perfectly, then we'll slide the rock guard back in place and just go from there.
That makes sense. Let's get to it.
All right.
The rivet is drilled out and we slide the rail out.
The easiest thing to do, Kevin, is to line it up with the Airstream logo that you see here, and we'll center it. And then what we have to do is pre-drill this rail, and we'll put the pop rivets in to hold it in place. After we seal it, then we'll just simply slide the rock guard back on.
And we drill the holes for the rivet installation. It's important to seal exterior installations like this rock guard rail with silicone sealant. And the rail goes into place and is riveted to the trailer. And the rock guard easily slides onto the installed rail. With the new rock guard arm in place against the window frame, we drill the holes for, you guess it, rivets. We also removed the old rock guard brackets. As always, seal the holes with silicone caulk, and the rivets are installed. With the arms secure, we test the new rock guard. It works great. A rotary tool makes quick work of removing the old tie-down brackets. Our tool has small lights at the head, which is very helpful. We drill the holes for the two tie-down brackets and rivet those onto the edge of the rock guard. Then we can mark the placement of the new rubber tie-downs and drill the holes for the rivets.
Check that out.
And that's nice and smooth too, isn't it?
And not only does it move smoothly, but you can actually position this at any angle, depending on the angle of the sun. So when you're sitting inside the trailer, obviously you'll be able to shade the sun from any angle that you want.
Yeah, and control your shade.
You can go all the way down. And final latch. Not bad.
That's fantastic. One more thing. Let's get this cover off of here.
Let's do that.
Is that a cool set of shades or what?
That's outstanding.
Gary, thank you so much for your help.
It was my pleasure.
That's going to look great going down the road, and it's really going to turn some heads. Speaking of turning, we've turned an important corner in our restoration this week. Now we can work on our AC/DC power systems, our waste system, and throw a cool set of wheels and tires on our coach. That's on the next Classic Rides. We'll see you then.